Hello, today I'm going to make an instructional video of how to dribble and shoot a basketball. First, we're going to start off with dribbling. When you're dribbling, you first need to have your knees slightly bent, for the simple fact that if you're dribbling straight up, as so, it's easy for a defender to steal the ball away from you. When you're got your knees slightly bent, you got a better range to shift and go this way or that way as you do when you're standing straight up. Next, most people don't know this, but do not dribble with the palms of your hand, dribble with your fingertips. Watch as I do it incorrectly. Doesn't look right. Next, dribble with your fingertips. Looks way better. Alright, when you're dribbling, you do not need to look down at the ball because you need to see your teammates and other things that are going around on the court that might help you. So when you're dribbling, you need to have your knees slightly bent, you need to have your eyes facing forward, and you need to make sure you dribble with your fingertips. And here's the proper way to dribble a basketball. It's that simple. It's easier said than done, but with practice it'll always help make it a better asset to you when you're playing basketball. Next, which is I'm going to tell you about shooting, which is probably the most difficult thing to learn for most basketball players with the proper shooting techniques. Alright, first of all, you need to get your feet square to the basketball with your chest facing right towards the rim. Next, you need to make sure you bend at the knees before you go down, and after that is the difficult part, which is the spacing in your hands. When you're having to decide on the correct way to space your hands, you definitely need to make sure it's probably about an inch or so within each hand, or each of your fingertips, and with your guide hand to the left side of the ball, not touching your shooting hand or getting in the way of your shot, because you really don't need to use your guide hand too much. All you have to do is just guide it like that's what it's called. It's a guide hand. So let me put it together to you. So far what we got square to the basket, your feet squared, chest squared, bending at the knees, and then the spacing is correctly on your hands as so. Alright, next step, once you have all that done, you're going to raise up to the shooting hands on the right side of your head, or left side if you're left-handed, with your guide hand guiding it softly, not much is touching. And you need to make sure that when you raise up, you have a little cushion right there in the middle of the ball, because with that cushion, it's going to help out your rotation tremendously. And with that rotation, once the ball hits the rim, if it's not a perfect shot, it'll help the ball roll in or get a good bounce so it'll go in. So that helps a lot. Alright, here we go. Feet square, you're bending at the knees, you're going up with your elbow pointed right at the rim. Make sure it's pointed right at the rim. Alright, after you have that, here comes the muscle memory part, which is definitely the hardest part for most basketball players to understand how hard and how far you need to shoot the ball. Well, once you get into your rotation, bend at the knees, go up, elbow cock, you're going to have to snap your wrist with a good rotation, as so. And once you have that down, you should have a good rotation and good spin on the ball to whereas it should go in. And now I'm fitting to go into the whole combination of all the tools I just showed you. Okay. First, we're going to drill the basketball a little bit. Fingertips, eyes forward. Okay. You're going to go to your shot. Okay, you're square, bending at the knees, going up. Got the cushion right here, as I said. Elbow cocked towards the basket. Alright. Cock, ready to shoot. There it is. That simple. Didn't go in, but hey, that's the way you're supposed to shoot a basketball. And the better mechanics you have on your shot, the easier it will be for you to make more shots. The greats such as Larry Bird and Michael Jordan have worked time and time again, countless hours, to make sure that their shot is perfect. And right now I'm going to do one more demonstration for you to make sure you completely understand. Put us in fast motion with dribbling and shot. Okay. Dribbling, dribbling, square it up, shot, boom. It's that simple. With a little bit of practice, all of you could definitely benefit from what I just showed you of how to dribble the basketball and how to shoot the basketball correctly.